starting at the Iron Mountain staging area at the Shasta-Chappie OHV Park. Then we'll be heading up Trail 4 through Hang Glider Hill. Then we're going to take a hard left and go west on Trail 2. Follow that all the way around until we hit Trail 13 and go straight up Trail 13 on that steep hill. Then we're going to go along the ridge on Trail 30 all the way until we meet up with Trail 1. And then we're going to go across Trail 1 and hit Trail 35 and head up Wild Cow Mountain. Once we go through Wild Cow Mountain, link up with the Dog Creek Trail and come out to I-5. We had 14 rigs with us on this run, so you'll get to see a variety of vehicles make it all on the same trail. Everybody did a great job, as you'll see, and everybody had a lot of fun. Trail 4 is a pretty steep climb, but gives you amazing views of the Redding Valley. Along Trail 4, there is a small rocky area that gives you an opportunity to do a little light rock crawling. There is a bypass if you don't want to take the rock trails. So after slowly picking our way through the rock section, we are back on the trail. Our next stop is Hang Glider Hill. This is a great spot to stop on Trail 4 with beautiful views. So after a quick lunch, we're back on the trail and headed down the backside of Trail 4. On the backside of Trail 4 is a steep, rocky descent. Trail 4 does provide some beautiful views of Mount Shasta and Lake Shasta. Hairpin left onto Trail 2. Trail 2 is one of my favorite trails in the Shasta-Chappie OHV area. There's a couple cool old mines to look at, some nice waterfalls, and just a beautiful trail. The trail does get tight in some areas and can be a little bit challenging. So we take a quick pit stop to check out this old mine. It's a pretty cool old cave that you can go inside for maybe 20 or 30 yards and check out, and there's a nice waterfall right next to it. So we continue to wind through Trail 2 and we reach our intersection of Trail 13. Trail 13 is a steep climb up this ridge, and it just feels like you are going to keep climbing and climbing forever. Trail 30 along Pickens Ridge is one of my favorite trails as well. It gives you beautiful views of Mount Shasta as you drive the ridge. So coming up, Trail 35 on Wild Cow Mountain is the steepest and most difficult part of this trail. As you can see in the Samurai, his front wheels are coming off the ground as he's coming up the hill.
Have him come a little bit more driver up that, because right where you're at is just, well, right where you're at is where he got stuck. Yeah. And be careful. I think that's it. It's just loose.
So in preparation for this trip in the FJ60, I installed the Spartan locker in the front and rear differentials. So this is going to provide full-time lockup going up these hills. But I'm not going to lie, I was really nervous, this being a carbureted vehicle and this being its first off-road trip really. I was nervous on how the carburetor was going to act on these big hills. We had no issues whatsoever with the carburetor. Vehicle didn't die or sputter once. Coming up Wild Cow Mountain, we had some issues.
We're gonna die.
As we were coming up the hill, the torque on the transfer case was causing it to twist a little bit and causing the shift lever to hit the floor pan and knock itself out of four-wheel drive. This made some very loud noises that scared me to death, and I thought my transmission and everything was done. We were dead in the water.
I was a little worried there for a second.
Yeah, it popped out of four-wheel drive.
Are you ready to let that out? You're not going to make it.
He said he wasn't in four-wheel drive.
What?
He said he wasn't in four-wheel drive.
Make him
Pop out of 4.
Don't go backwards, don't go backwards, don't go backwards.
We were able to figure out it was just popping itself out of 4-wheel drive, got it back in place, and made it up the hill no problem. Thanks for hanging out with us on the trail today, and we hope to see you guys out on the trail next time.
Scary.